Hello. Um, Sorry I've been gone for like a week or two. I don't remember how long, but I've been gone because I've been playing some Shovel Knight, and yeah, I got it on the Steam Summer Sale, and I just finished Shovel of Hope, so I wanted to make a boss tier list, just just for fun, you know. So we got the Superb tier, great, good, okay, bad, and E tier. Anyways, I think I'm gonna start with King Knight. For King Knight, I think he's just an okay boss. Cause like one, he's super duper basic, and that makes sense. He's like the first boss in the game, but really he's not the most fun boss. Cause all he does is he just kind of jumps, and sometimes he'll dash, but usually he'll just jump a lot and then do the confetti attack. Why'd my mouse get all big? Okay. Yeah, he'll just jump around and do the confetti attack, which isn't really the most fun thing, but he's not a bad boss. He's just not a good boss either. He's meh. Next, Spectre Knight is a good boss. I really like Spectre Knight. Just he is a very simple boss, but I think one just like thematically, I think I don't know. It's just the entire fight is like vibes. I don't know if that's the right word, but like you get what I mean. It's just it's a very cool looking fight, and I am struggling to come up with words, but he's just a like he his fight is slightly better than King Knight's, and the scythe because it has multiple different ways it can do things instead of just King Knight's just jumping and occasional dashing. he the scythe is just more fun to dodge than that. And also I really like the attack where he flies over and tries to slash you. That's just fun for me to dodge. And the fact that he's flying also just makes him feel a little bit more unique. Because, I mean, there's not that many bosses down here that fly. And, that just kind of sets him apart a little bit. And also, he's just cool. I mean, look at him. Especially when he's in the Reaper form. Uh, Treasure Knight. Uh, if you were to ask me when I started, I'd probably put him in okay. But honestly, I think he might be great. One, the anchor attack having some variety, because like sometimes he'll dash across the screen, but like at other times he'll just pull the anchor back. And I'm pretty sure it depends on your position. And having to think about that while doing the fight makes it really. That's just a cool thing. You know? I also the chest attack with the whirlpool. Um, the fact that it steals your money, like, just goes to show on. It just it adds to his character by like, because his whole thing is he's greedy, and that attack shows that he's greedy, and I like that. Also, just the attack where he floats up and shoots his anchor down there because you're underwater. The fact that you can just jump up and hit him a few times, it's very it's I really like that attack because you get a few hits on him and it's super satisfying. But yeah, he's he's a great boss. I've fought him a few times, but Yeah, Mole Knight. Okay, for Mole Knight, I'm kind of debating between above Spectre Knight or below Treasure Knight. Because Mole Knight is fire, man. I like that he has actual blocks that you have to break. No other boss really has that gimmick unless you count Enchantress, but that's or like Plague Knight. But you aren't the one breaking those blocks, at least not in Shovel Knight's campaign. Yeah, and that once again that is something unique that sets him apart. And another thing is it's very satisfying when he's doing the attack where he charges across the screen to hit him with the shovel pogo. It's not like that hard or anything, but it's definitely satisfying. But like just objectively, like quality wise, I don't think he's as good as Treasure Knight. So yeah, just in good. Plague Knight. Uh, I don't know where to place him. I really don't know. His fight is just he has a very chaotic fight, and I don't know what to say from there. It's just like in the original fight, I guess it's cool with like the destructible floor, but I think the Enchantress does it better. But it's just he's good. I think probably better than Spectre Knight, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's do Hat Man next. Mr. Hat. Uh, honestly, he's just okay. I don't know, cause I feel like he maybe I just didn't fight him for that long, but I feel like he only has like two attacks. The one where he charges you with the sword, and then the one where he puts like the red hat on and shoots like three white projectiles at you. He just there's just not that much to him. Same thing with like King Knight, and I mean he's definitely harder than King Knight, but still I don't think that's enough to justify putting him in good tier. Phantom Striker, that's his name. He is, I think, maybe at the top of good or below Mole Knight. Not really sure. I really enjoyed his fight. It's like the lightning with a uh. Give me a minute. Sorry, but yeah, with the lightning and stuff, it like the way he like attacks you from above with the lightning, it to prevent you from continuously just pogoing him is like it's a good thought, but it doesn't in practice. It doesn't really work that well. But still, it's also just like looks wise. It's a very cool fight. So no, I feel like he's better than Mole Knight, but I'm not really sure. This guy, honestly, just he's just an okay fight. Like I don't even really remember that much of it. He he, he doesn't really do that much at all. Like the scythes bouncing around the screen, it's kind of cool. That's the only attack I remember from this guy. No, honestly, it's kind of sad. Baz. I think Baz is honestly great. For some reason, when I started, the fight was just so hard for me to do. But he, once you get it down, it's honestly a really fun fight. Cause I like that you have to jump after he lands, so you don't get stunned, and you can't just wait till after the lightning comes to you. You gotta jump as soon as he lands. I also like that he has a little lasso above his head, so you can't just continuously pogo. It works a lot better than the other boss's defenses against pogos. Uh, except for like Black Knight maybe, but yeah, he's just an overall great boss, and I would fight him again, but I haven't gotten to the point in New Game Plus where I can do that yet. So yeah, Propeller Knight. Okay, this one might be controversial, but good. He's a good boss. I I really like the way that he does the thing where he like shoots you up really far in the air and then he goes under you with his sword pointed up. That's just, I mean, first off, it's kind of funny, but second off, it's really creative. Instead of just having something above his head like these two, he shoots you up in a more like kind of dramatic way, which, to be fair, that's his entire thing, but it just adds to it just adds to the character that he has. Same thing with when you kill him, how he like kind of lunges backwards and there's like tears, he like cries and there's a rose. It's just oh, I forgot to mention the ship's in the background too. The way they the thing where they create holes in the ship that to add like a little bit of difficulty during the latter half of his fight is once again really good. I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over. Stinger Knight. Once again, another kind of controversial opinion. I feel, but he's just okay. He's not good. The first phase is a complete joke. The second phase is also a complete joke. For the second phase, there you can just bounce on his head, bounce back on the platform, and you can just indefinitely dodge his attacks while dealing damage and not having to do anything other than use basic timing. Honestly, I don't think he deserves bad, but he's not a good boss. I'm not that. Polar Knight. Yeah, he's just okay. I don't like that the spikes can instantly kill you. And other than that, overall I just feel he's kind of a whatever boss, Like the snowballs are cool, I guess. I forget if you can poke off them or not. I think you can, but oh wait. The thing with Shovel Knight though, how they, there's actually like a backstory between him and Shovel Knight. That's pretty cool too. And there's really not much else to say. Black Knight. Uh, First, to clarify, I'm counting this as like the third Black Knight fight, because if not, he'd be in like bottom of okay or bad. But the final Black Knight fight, oh my god, it's so cool. out of all the bosses, I like the way that he dodges the pogos the most, where he just teleports. Starting off just fucking awesome, amazing, super cool. Love that. But then he starts doing the dive attack, and on like the third or fourth one, you're expecting him to come down again, and he just sprouts wings out of nowhere, and you're like, what? But why does he have wings? And also the fact that like it sprays out little like needles in 10 directions, I think it is. Like a star shape kind of. But it's unexpected, and the meteor attack is also once again very unexpected. And him using the leftover meteors to do more attacks is so cool. And it takes everything that his previous fights has and then builds on it more. He reflects he shoots more projectiles, and then it reflects them back at you if you shoot them at him. It's just I I I, I don't even have words for it. It's such a good fight. Honestly, probably my favorite fight in the entire game. Enchantress. Woo! Also, a superb boss. The gimmick of them like destroying the floor is hard to get used to. It's just really hard in general, but that makes sense. It's the final boss of the entire game, and it makes sense for it to be really hard. But like it sorry for the stuttering. I like that despite destroying the platforms, she creates more platforms that, but they're like burning, so you have to jump for a second. And I think that's just a really oops. It's just a really good way to bring back the platforms instead of just, having them reappear. And then after you get through the first phase, having the moment where Shield Knight falls from the sky and you have to catch her, that just serves as such a great moment because it's been built up to in all of the dream sequences. And then, this time it's actually real. I don't know what happens if you don't catch her, but yeah. And then the second phase, it's kind of cool. Like design wise, it's absolutely cool. But the main part that I like is that you're actually like working with Shield Knight, and this is I'm pretty sure the only fight in the game where you have a person with you. I don't, and just having that at the final boss, I feel like just adds a lot to it because this is the only time that you're with another person in combat in the entire game, and so it just adds extra oomph to the moment. Also, just going off the shield, it makes sense, but it's still good. Yeah, just great boss. I don't know. I prefer Black Knight. Just Black Knight. Just also banger music, man. Like super good music. I mean, that goes for most of them, but like especially Black Knight. Anyways, I'm sorry for not getting a video up for a while. I've just been playing Shovel Knight. It's a great game. Yeah, have a nice day. I'll try to upload a little more often, but bye.